Like most of Buskaid's students, Simiso lives in the Soweto district of Diepkloof. Young people here face more than poverty. It's the lack of prospects that leads many of them into violent crime and drugs.
I think there are some youngsters who are, I would risk saying, alive now, who might not be alive if it weren't for Buskaid. And actually, in the end, every child who comes here has taken something positive and life-affirming from this project.
Yeah, so that's what you have to do in your head.
Rosemary initially planned to stay in South Africa for no more than a year. 13 years later, she's still here.
When we find that we're actually doing something that affects people's lives in a very positive way, you can't turn around and turn your back on something like that. And I think that I don't understand why it happened. I do think that there was something much bigger than me.
South Africa is a country of unquestionable beauty. There are so many natural wonders to appreciate. Deserts, mountains and countless miles of stunning coastline. And the game reserves are one of the country's big attractions. Visitors come to see the so-called Big Five: lions, leopards, black rhinos, buffaloes, and you've guessed it, elephants. Careful stewardship is benefiting endangered animals, and work is underway to create a park which crosses the borders of two neighbouring countries. The removal of fences is already allowing animals to migrate freely. When it's officially opened, the great Limpopo Transfrontier Park will be one of the biggest conservation areas in the world. Our next song is one of the most well-known to have come out of South Africa, although it has evolved somewhat since it was first recorded over 70 years ago. It's called Mbube. In Zulu, that means lion. Mbube. South Africa, like the whole continent, faces a terrible scourge. Over 5 million people are infected with HIV/AIDS. It's hard to comprehend that 1.4 million children in this country have been orphaned as a result of the disease. The province of KwaZulu-Natal has been worst affected. Here, the Agape Children's Orphanage is home to 62 children. It was founded by the lady affectionately known as Gogo, meaning Grandma Zodwa.
The orphanage is called Agape, which is a Greek word meaning God's unconditional love. I dedicated this place to God. I said, it's yours, Father. You know I don't have money. You have everything. If I have you, I have everything. And our mission is to love the children, thus give care to them, and most of all, give them shelter and schooling. Education is important.
Coming to Agape does improve most children's prospects. For Lucia, this was certainly the case. When she was just 3 years old, she was abandoned by her parents, along with her baby brother.
I had to wash him, cook for him, and I had to clean the house, do all the chores, and yeah. And then one sunny day came when I had to come here. If someone will ask me, who's your role model, I'll just say Zodwa Mqadi. She couldn't have done it without the help of God, because she wouldn't just wake up one morning and say, hey, this is it, I'm going to start an orphanage, and there she is. No, it's just all the help of God and everything. So what I'm trying to say is that I love her. She has an open heart, and she's just too good. You know, I don't think I'll ever find a way to thank her, you know, because it's never enough. Yeah.
In January 2005, tragedy struck Agape when a fire destroyed most of the orphanage. Fortunately, nobody was hurt, but the entire building became uninhabitable.
Never forget that day. When I came in, when he stopped the car, the first thing I said was, where are the children? And then quickly, I don't know where they came from, they just rounded the car. I thought that was the end of the center. But I am telling you now, God is great.
Oh boy, we had to pray big time, because people like me, we thought, hey, our dreams have burned to ashes, but we're totally wrong.
After the fire, Zodwa realized the potential of the children's talent and love of singing, and they recorded a CD to raise funds to rebuild the orphanage. This was the springboard to international success. And in 2008, the children appeared with Annie Lennox at the concert to celebrate Nelson Mandela's 90th birthday in Hyde Park.
Through that fire, something very good came up, because I thought about the voices that my children had. They were singing.
Here at Agape, we are who we are because of singing, you know. Singing is just part of our lives. We sing whenever we want, and it just makes us feel happy, because, you know, they say singing can turn tears to laughter, and I believe in that. It can. Really, it can.
The song We Are Together, it makes the children one, because you can create many stories around that song. But when we are here, we are together as we are together in God.